guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I just wanted to sit down and do a chit chat, get ready with me, catch up with you guys, and talk about some interesting topics, because apparently it's not enough for me to just sit and rant on Twitter. So yeah, I also decided to do a chit chat because I'm going out and I want to get ready, but I also don't feel like doing makeup that's interesting enough to like film as a tutorial, you know? You can only film so many natural makeup looks before it's a little bit boring. So that's what I'm gonna do. So basically I've been gone for 2 weeks now, I think, depending on when this goes up, 2 or 3 weeks. Basically at first I came back from a trip and like on Sunday. I usually film on Fridays, and I was so tired that I didn't end up filming on Sunday. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer. Then I ran out of contacts. I ripped one of my contacts and had to throw them away, and then had to wait for some to come in the mail because I had been waiting to order some. I waited too long. And then I got my wisdom teeth removed. So that's kind of why I haven't uploaded in a bit, if any of you happen to care. So also I started doing like my foundation first and then my eyebrows, and I kind of like it. I don't know, I don't really care either way, to be honest, but that's how I've been doing it lately. So yeah, but let's talk, guys. Let's chit chat about some things that are currently going on. I got a bunch of like foundation samples when I ordered from Ulta, like a bunch of foundation samples or whatever, and like some of them literally made me laugh. Well, okay, not that one. This is the Born the Wave is fine. But obviously, like, when you pick out foundation samples, they like actually your shade range. I picked Deep, and I got this from Urban Decay. The darkest option is Deep, and that's what they sent me. It's highly laughable. Highly laughable. Just really funny. I probably won't use any of those, but I do have this one from Becca. It's the Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I think this is the only one that was sent to me that was actually cruelty-free that I can use, because why would I want to use a sample of something I don't want to buy? So I'm going to use that. I can get it open and put it all over my face. So let's see, what should we talk about, guys? Well, I know something I want to talk about that's been getting on my nerves for like the past 2 years. Which is basically, hopefully this works. I feel like it'll be my color. Basically the idea of performative social justice, or like performative wokeness. Oh, this is light. This is light. Or basically performative wokeness, which sounds so stupid saying it, but it's like, I feel like people on Twitter are no longer like actually trying to, you know, learn or educate each other. We're just trying to outdo everyone. I do not do this. But like, I don't feel like people are trying to learn. You know, when I started following people who are into the social justice movement and stuff, and this is really fucking light, who are into the social justice movement and like learning stuff that I've never learned before, learning all those kinds of things. It was really great, and I learned so much. Like I said, like I learned a lot, and I learned things I probably wouldn't have learned if I wasn't on Twitter, just because I didn't have like access to that type of information. Oh, I'll be right back. This is too light. So Basically, when, you know, the social justice movement first started becoming a thing, I started following all these people, I started learning all of these things, like things that I really don't think I would have known if I never got involved in those sorts of community on Tumblr and then mostly on Twitter. I'm using the NYX foundation. Stick with what y'all know, y'all. And then, honestly, after a while, I feel like in the past maybe 2 years or so, I started noticing that people just don't actually care as much as they say they do. But now it's like, it's honestly just like a battle of who can get the most retweets. And that's so aggravating to see that, like, people don't really care anymore. A lot of people don't really care anymore. You're just trying to get retweets. For instance, if you're on Twitter, you've probably heard of that gun girl, Caitlyn Bennett or something. I think that's her name. Caitlyn Bennett. She has all these opinions about guns and stuff. She took her photo shoot at Kent something, a college. She took her graduation photos with a gun, and everyone was like, you know, there's a mass shooting here. Why would you do that? Blah, 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 blah. That girl, when she first started doing stuff, people were dragging her, like quote tweeting her and dragging her and, you know, da-da-da. But then, you know, people were quote tweeting all of her shit, like all of it. Every single time I felt like I logged on and I saw people quote tweeting her stuff, saying stuff, or like calling her ugly, and I'm like, we don't agree with her views. Her views are harmful. You may think she's an idiot, whatever. We don't like her views. So instead of blocking her, I'm using the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer in Honey. Instead of blocking her and moving on, you're going to quote tweet her and drag her for retweets, so that you can have clout or whatever. You're doing it for the retweets. And the thing is like, she'll tweet something. I have her blocked, by the way, because I don't interact or follow or anything with accounts that I don't agree with. If you have differing opinions from me, like actual harmful differing opinions from me, then I don't want to follow you. I don't want to see your content. I don't want to engage with you at all. So yeah, well, it's like that. And it's like every time she tweets something, or apparently she like walks around and does interviews or mock fake, I don't know. Everybody and their mama is like rushing to quote tweet and drag for retweets. And I'm just like, do you all realize that you've all single-handedly given her a platform? Like, the reason that she is getting funding, that she can go out and interview to people, the reason she's doing all this stuff is because we, as a community on Black Twitter, have given her a platform. Honestly, her tweets probably wouldn't have gone that far, because I think I heard that, like, she was tweeting crazy stuff like that. But until one of you, or like 5 of you probably, went viral trying to drag her, now she's getting noticed. And it's like, why do we continue to do this? Why don't we just block people and move on? Why do we have to sit there and drag somebody every single time for retweets? Like, everything is for retweets. You're not actually trying to educate. You're not actually trying to help. You just want to do it for retweets. Or like, for instance, I'm sure many of you have heard that, you know, 21 Savage was locked up by ICE. And we almost instantaneously had people tweeting like, oh, so now you guys care about ICE now that your favorite rapper is locked up, and none of you guys cared when kids were dying. And it's like, were we on the same Twitter? Were we on the same Twitter? Because I most definitely was seeing tweets and tweeting about those kids that were dying in detainment and all the other people that are dying in detainment from all those terrible conditions. But now it looks like we only care because maybe you should look at who you follow before you say, oh, now you guys care. Like, and it's like, you guys just constantly fall for this. And also, people don't want to educate people anymore. You know, people will be like, are you guys ready to talk about blase blase? Or should we save that for later? And it's like, okay, talk about it. Google is free. Why don't you just start the discussion and help people learn? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like for some things, you can say Google is free, because at the end of the day, no one is entitled to your time, your information, or your resources. But it's like, I don't know, man. You guys get what I'm saying? Nobody cares about, a lot of people don't really care about social justice anymore. All these social justice people who are getting big on Twitter don't even actually care. They just tweet, you know, catchy stuff every once in a while. They drag people and they gain lots of followers, and it's just like, you're not bringing awareness to movements. You're not actually helping in any way. You just happen to be pretty and you tweeted, oh, this shit sucks. Or, this person's a horrible being for some racist shit. Like, nobody, I don't know. I'm using the CoverGirl brow pencil in soft brown. I'm gonna do my brows real quick and then I'll come back. And hopefully cool down, because I'm getting really hot and heated about this conversation, and I don't want to be heated about this conversation. It's not that serious. It is serious, but it's not that serious. I don't know why my eyebrows look so blocky sometimes, but they do. So, let's move on to something else before I get myself really worked up. But like, that shit really, really aggravates me. Because, I don't know, I guess for the most part, I'm really tired of seeing that gun girl show up on my timeline so often anytime she tweets stuff. Like, can you guys block her? Just block her. Because honestly, you're all saying the same stuff at this point, and it's not really that funny. But, I didn't even set my face. I'm gonna set my face normally. So, what was I gonna say? I made a promise to myself this month that I was going to, this is a CoverGirl, like, I've just been decked out in CoverGirl ever since they went cruelty free. It's a CoverGirl powder. Set my face. So basically, I promised myself that for like, I was gonna try for a month or two, we'll see, to not wear anything but my own natural hair growing out of my scalp, no wigs, and also I definitely said I wasn't gonna do braids and twists anymore for like a hot minute, because I like it. It's easy for me. I go to the gym, so it helps me clear time out of my schedule since I go before work. So it's like I don't have to sit there and do my hair for the gym and then come back and do my hair for work. Like, it just helps me a lot. But I get really lazy and I don't really take care of my hair. Like, I don't moisturize it or anything when it's in braids and twists. So I told myself I definitely wasn't doing that for at least a year until I can get my shit together. But so I've just been wearing my natural hair out, except for right now, because I just washed my hair today and I just twisted it today, and I know it's not gonna be ready to go out tonight. But for the most part, you know, no wigs. But what was I gonna say? And it's just reopened my eyes. I mean, obviously I've already known this, but I have 4C hair. If you've watched my hair videos, I have 4C hair, and you know, wearing my hair out again just reminded me of the fact that 4C hair people just get, we just get no love, and we just, you know, I'll like look through hashtags and on Pinterest and stuff, and I've been trying to find like a lot more 4C hair YouTubers to find tips and, you know, try stuff out or whatever. I have that Becca foundation in, I think, some glue from my wig, and now that shit is real fucking light. Anyway, And I haven't been able to, I think I've found like a couple of 4C hair YouTubers, but a lot of people will have 4C hair, and then as soon as you click on the video, if you are 4C, you know what this feels like. As soon as you click on the video and you look at their hair type and you're like, that's not 4C. Not only does it not look like my hair, that's definitely not even, it's not even a 4A, honey. You're definitely in the 3s. What are you doing? And it's, I don't know. I was talking to my boyfriend about this, how I feel like, you know, back when the natural hair movement first started, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in mahogany. But just like, I was telling my boyfriend that when the natural hair movement first started, and I stopped relaxing my hair in middle school, but I felt like when I was in high school was when the natural hair movement really started to peak or whatever. And I was telling him that when it first started, you know, I was really under the impression that if I did certain things to my hair, if I did this, or if I used certain things, that I would get my hair to look like, you know, a 3C girl or whatever, because that's how things were made out to be. Like, I really thought that if I do this, or if I dye my hair, there was this one girl I followed who said she had 4C hair and her hair was like dyed lavender. It's super pretty. And I was convinced that if I dyed my hair would look like hers too. Whatever. So I was telling him then how that was really big at the beginning of the movement, was the idea that all her hair looked the same, and that you could do certain things to your 4C hair to get it to look like everyone else's. And then that feeling kind of got worse for me when I started watching people who said they have 4C hair and it looked nothing like mine. So I was really like, oh, I have to do this, or you know, and that just helped like grow my own hatred of my own hair, because I'm like, man, nothing I do makes my hair look like so-and-so's hair. Like, I don't understand. Like, my hair is terrible. And I just feel like since the natural hair movement has began, it has literally fed off the insecurities of men and women who have 4C hair. Like, since the beginning, even now, like, I cannot talk about my struggles with 4C hair without some light bright going into, you know, my mentions and saying something about, well, my hair is really, and I have to deal with this, and oh my god, like, your struggles are not the same. Like, you crying about your twist out failing is nothing to me, because my twist out failing, it's just, they're two different struggles. And it's like 4C people can never have their own voice about their own hair without, you know, looser curl types running in to say, well, my hair does this to you. And that's no shade to all you guys, they're, you know, looser curl types. Y'all do love y'all, whatever. But it's like, sometimes you need to give us our space to talk about our own struggles with our hair without trying to make sure that, without trying to push yourself to the front. Like, just let us do. What am I doing with my eyes today? My face looks so good, y'all. Whew. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna wear some blush. I'm wearing the Ulta Cheat color in Fame. What was I saying? So yeah, that's a thing for me. I'm struggling to find 4C YouTubers who actually have 4C hair. Have any like 4C hair YouTubers, like, let me know. I'm really trying to find some people. And of course, I'm gonna start doing more hair videos. I'm just kind of like waiting on stuff to like do. Like, I want to do the rice water thing. I want to try it. I want to do some more product line reviews. But I'm a regular ass person and I have to buy all of my products, obviously. So I'm not gonna buy any more hair products until I finish the Aunt Jackie's hair products. I put the blush on and I hate it. I just feel like I look like I got punched, but. So obviously I have to finish my Aunt Jackie's before I do want to go out and buy new products because I don't want to be wasteful. But if I start finishing them unevenly, I'll probably pass them off to my sister and then go buy something else. I want to try the As I Am line, so we'll see. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks of me. This is the Ulta Baked Bronzer and Radiant. It's been like 2 weeks of me just wearing my natural hair out, and I really like, something I've really had to let go, maybe this will help some of you guys, is like, I've really trying to stop fighting shrinkage. Like, shrinkage is gonna happen, and I feel like I just need to let it go. Like, I feel like I kill myself almost to get the most length out of my hair in twist outs and braid outs and stuff. And then I do braid outs, and I really don't like the curl pattern that braid outs give you, but I do them because my hair is more stretched in those hairstyles. And it's just like, I'm starting to just let it go. Like, I'm over it, honestly. I don't want to care about my hair being such and such length anymore. Like, I just want to wear my hair. So I've kind of like forced myself to, when I take my twist outs down, I just take it down, I fluff it out, I pick it out, and I go on about my day. Like, otherwise I will literally sit in front of the mirror and, you know, huff and puff and whatever, and play with my hair until it's like all the twists are, all the curl pattern is really kind of gone, and then end up putting in a puff. I always wore my hair in a puff for like the past 2 years. If my natural hair was out, it was definitely in a puff. So I just want to stop doing that. So that's kind of been what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, is I literally just take my hair out, pick it, and go on about my day. And I feel like that's been really good for me to just wear my hair like that. I feel like I've grown a lot more confidence with my hair. Obviously, you know, not everyone's gonna be comfortable to do that, but it's like, I kind of tell myself I really don't have a choice because I'll be late to work. So I'm like debating on whether I should put eyeshadow on or whether I should just do eyeliner and call it a day, because I really don't want to put on that much makeup. I don't want to put on that much makeup. So, yes I do. And, yes I do. I'm gonna do something natural, something light, something slight, you know. I'm trying this new mascara. It's from CoverGirl. It's called Exhibitionist. I'm looking for something that I can wear on an everyday basis. Whoa, she is thick. She is thick. I really want to start wearing makeup on an everyday basis, but I don't want to wear lashes on an everyday basis. But my lashes are also very short, and like, I feel like they disappear. So we're gonna, this says it lengthened, so we'll see. Okay, shoot. You can actually see my lashes, so I feel like that's pretty good. Honestly, I have really short lashes, so I don't expect a whole lot. This was really bothering me. Just really bothering me and my homegirls. So this dude posted a thread. He wanted, I guess he was like, let's start a thread of Black artists for Black History Month. And he himself, the guy who started the thread, was Latino, I believe, Hispanic. So he posted that, and then he posted that thing, right? He's like, then let me start the thread off. He's like, I want to start a thread to recognize some what's it called? To recognize some black makeup artists here on Twitter. Let me start the thread off. And he, dead ass, started the thread off. Like, and it, to me, it was just really, really weird. And really weird that you said you wanted to bring awareness and you wanted to shine some light on black makeup artists. And this is what this thread was for, but you started it off with yourself and you're Hispanic. And I looked through his page to see if maybe he was mixed and he does identify as black in some way, but he didn't. Like, that was just fucking weird to me. Like, why not, instead of starting it off with your own selfies, because basically what it looks like is that you're just trying to do this to get your own face out there under the guise of, I want to do this. Instead of starting it off with your own selfies or your own work, since the thread is supposed to be about highlighting black makeup artists, you could have started with, I'm going to start with one of my favorites here and post somebody that whose work you really enjoy. Like, but starting it off with your own face was just fucking weird. I don't know. I just really thought that was weird. I'm wearing these lashes from Salon Perfect in 615. I don't feel like putting on any of these faux mink lashes that I have because honestly, first of all, everybody and their mama got a faux mink company now. It's crazy. Y'all get y'all coin. But at the same time, like, can y'all make them so they're not so damn long? Like, every time I buy some, they're like long as fuck. Like, they're as long as this fucking tube of eyelash glue. And it's like, whose eyes are this long? And I hate cutting lashes. If I have to cut lashes, then I honestly don't even want to wear them. Just because I feel like they're not as pretty as they were inside the box because I had to cut some off. You know what I mean? Like, it just began on my nerves. So can one of y'all start a business and not make them so long? I'm tired of them being so long and I'm tired of trimming so much of it off. It's getting on my nerves. Ooh, it's actually kind of embarrassing how long it took me to put these lashes on. I really love them. At first I thought they were too dramatic to be worn without eyeliner, but now I just love them. So I'm gonna take the same thing that I highlighted my face with and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. Like I said, guys, really simple look, not worth a tutorial. Use Avenue from ColourPop. Alright, so that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this style of sitting here and talking to you while doing my makeup. I was thinking about doing that more often, but like with more like specific topics. Like I would sit and do my makeup and just talk about one topic. So if you guys like that idea, let me know down below. So give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to see new videos every week in your inbox. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.